It's been a while.
That's I mean, you guys know how it was when Ryan would go through some of those droughts.
In fact, it was fun the other night. We actually talked to, I talked to Ryan about it, being a big fella that goes through that. And he said it happens. Sometimes you just sit there and it's like, okay, if it ain't working one way, let's try and do the opposite. Let's just try to go to left or try to think that way or, outside the box and, hey, see if there's results. So, I'm just not saying that that's what he's thinking, but, from a perspective of an at-bat.
Well, they've talked to him about, it's funny you said, they said think center because he's a pull hitter. Ryan could go the other way a little more often, but they said think center a little bit more.
The thing about him, he covers every part of the field. I know they say he hits the ball to the middle park, but he also can jump you out to that left field seats in a heartbeat. And again, that allows you to cover the whole field. Again, hitting's not that easy, but conceptually, talking with a guy who, as I said, as a teammate, having that discussion, it was something that we talked about the other night was, hey, maybe something to think about is, again, so it's obviously discussions that are being had.
No doubt.
That's what it's about. It's easy to sit up here, as I always say, having that, 30,000-foot view.
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Oh, he gets picked up. That's not what you want to have happen.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Deep breath.
It's interesting because you don't see that as often. You don't see the pickups to second as much. I don't even know if guys work on it in spring training.
Blue Jays are looking at it underneath.
Safe.
He dropped the knee on him.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore. We're not supposed to do that anymore.
That's why I like coming cleats back sometimes. They won't put that knee there.
No, they won't.
Just give it one time here.
No, Shane, that's actually what I miss is the contact plays you would have at home. I mean, when Shane was coming from second on a base hit, we'd be up on that dugout ready because this could be a big collision.
Hey,
Shane had quite a few of them.
It was fun, whatever. I was trying to win ultimately. It's not relevant in the game anymore, but.
Well, the dropping of the leg and blocking the bag. I mean, Chase used to do it as good as anybody at second base.
There's a lot of guys that did it. Just really forced your hands to work with the small frame of a base.
Yes.
So it's just part of the game.
Well, it's 2 balls and 1 strike to Schwarber with runners on first and second. Shane Victorino is joining us up here in the booth. Fly ball, left field, hit well. Going back is Schneider. Use the whole field. Gone! 3-run home run, Kyle Schwarber.
Crunky. What you got, pal? Man, I'm not saying baseball's that easy, but man, if you
every once in a while, your leadoff hitter, singles hitter can take you deep. That was well needed for not only Kyle, for the rest of the dugout and for Jesus Luzardo now.
Yeah. How about that little kid who's got the baseball out there as well? What a day he's having. And there's a sigh of relief from Schwartz. First home run since July 18th, 34th of the year.
And sometimes the game is that easy.
That was loud, wasn't it?
That was loud.
I mean, you can't tell me pulling off of that ball.
Yeah, he was totally connected.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely wouldn't pull off that ball. Great job, man. I mean, hey.
6-3 on the putout. Well, Schwarber's last time up, he went the opposite way. Little giant home run replay, give the Phils a lead.
Got to pitch out over the plate. He tries to pull it. More than likely, it's a 4-6-3 double play. But he decided not to. Put it up there in the seats in left field to give the Phillies a 3-0 lead at the time. That's our giant home run replay.
First home run in 80 plate appearances.
Courtesy of the Schwarberian.
Well, hopefully that leads to a little run here for him because he can get on runs.
Well, that's what I think right here is you're going to see some fastballs in and some probably cutters in because I don't think he wants him to kind of stay with it too long. He wants him to flip it over and roll it over to first base. That's Bieber. I mean, Bieber could throw that fastball changeup combination, but he does have a really good cutter.
Yeah, since the start of 2019, his ERA of 3.14 is 6th among American League pitchers. Fly ball deep to right field. Forget about that one. It is gone into the second deck. It's his second home run of the game. And the Phillies are on top 4-2. That's 448 into the second deck.
Ryan Howard territory.
Yeah, it was. Cool. How about the different personalities of those 2 home runs? But they both sounded like home runs off the bat.
Well, they sure did. That was a loud explosion off the bat of Kyle. That thing, that wasn't far off of the third deck up there.
Yeah, just under.
Yeah. Well, here's the Schwarber home run again. He went down and got it.
Yep, I think Bieber was trying to think maybe I should have thrown the cutter, not a back-to-back curveball.
That was a long one.
That was unreal. What?
I don't think those fans thought they were going to see a baseball up there today.
4 or 5 rows from this third deck.
Yeah. Into the second deck. 4-2 Phillies.